ahead to the second segment of our show. And our second segment means Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation get emails from celebrities and fans that vent their frustrations. This first email is from Lord Murray. What's the first email?
It's from Roberto from Miami, Florida.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
It's Roberto Spanish, probably, right? Roberto.
Yeah, so,
okay. All right.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know.
Miami, I'm just...
Yeah.
All right, okay.
We got Cubans.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Over the small talk.
Yep. It's pretty simple. It says, should Shaq retire immediately?
Chad, what do you think?
I wouldn't say immediately, but I do have to agree that his career is definitely coming to an end because you don't see the dominance that we did see when he was with the Lakers, when he was in his prime, and frankly, I don't think he should retire anytime soon. I say he got about 2 or 3 more years in him, but anything more than that, I think he's pushing it. I think he's just a wasted spot on the roster.
No, because first and foremost, this is my point. Okay, Shaquille O'Neal is a great player. I want to take that with you, Hall of Famer. But Miami has failed Shaquille O'Neal. They failed him. Okay, because you're supposed to build.
I think it's vice versa.
No, you're supposed to build. You're supposed to build around a great player, Shaquille O'Neal. And once he gets older, this is science. This isn't me. This is math.
I'm gonna get you.
This is math. The older you get, the slower you get. Right? We learned that in math.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miami should know that and get like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was with the Lakers. It wasn't surrounded around. It was Kareem in the early '80s, and after that, they brought in Magic. Magic was the main player. Then Worthy. Then Michael Cooper. Then Bryant. You know what I'm saying? You can't just build a team around a player like Shaquille O'Neal, not give him any players, and expect him to dominate like he did back when he was 25 years old. They failed him. They have failed.
They did
Shaquille
not
O'Neal.
fail him.
How did they fail him?
They did not fail him. He failed them. Because they brought him in expecting him to play like he did when he was with the Lakers, and he did not.
He's getting older.
He gave him that 1 year. He did all right that 1 year when they got the ship. When they got the ship, he did all right that year. Wade carried him. Wade put him on his shoulders and carried him.
Chad,
Flash. He did
That's off the record. Okay, between us talking normally, the camera's not even here. Off the record, Shaq is.
It hurts me to see Shaq's name on that little highlight on the bottom of ESPN saying 12 points, 8 rebounds.
No.
I'm thinking it's a typo.
I'm just saying. First of all,
Shaq,
Shaq's first year averaged 20 points a game. The following year, they got a championship. Okay, now we're over here. Well, actually, 2 years later. But I'm just saying this: Shaquille O'Neal's not expected to give you 20 points a game. They're expecting him to do that.
He should.
No, he's 36 years old.
He is Shaq O'Neal. He is Shaq. He's Shaq.
Yeah, and also, I think there's more to it. You know, he's going through his whole
I just don't get it.
metal
You don't
status.
get it.
Listen, though, he's going through a lot, man. He's going through a divorce situation, family things at home. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stressful stuff going on.
You step in between them 4 lines, you put all that aside.
You
play the game. If you're a great player, when you get in the mindset to play basketball, nothing else is on your mind but playing basketball to your best ability.
He's getting slow.
If he's doing it to the best ability, and it's not good.
He's getting slow.
It's not Shaq. It's not the Shaq I know.
He's getting fat.
The Shaq I want to see.
He's getting more out of shape. He just it doesn't seem like he's in it as much as
this is what I'm hearing from you guys. Blah 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 blah. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what you want.
Michael Jordan, when he came to the Wizards, did you expect him to score 35 points a game?
Hell no.
This is Michael Jordan, though. That's my point.
Definitely not.
Shaq's 36 years old. He's 36. He's not expected.
But Shaq is 7'2", 300 pounds.
Wilt Chamberlain was a dominating player, but at the end, he slipped off.
Yeah.
All old players.
And that means your career's coming to an end.
Yeah, so why shouldn't they put their focus more on Flash instead of Shaquille O'Neal?
Okay, when your players getting old, now you're supposed to build a team around Dwayne Wade and give Shaq more help. I'm saying, like, they traded his shooters. They traded away Capono. Great three-point shooter after you double team, kick it out the component. They trade away Antoine Walker.
Posey.
You can't trade away these players. James Posey. You can't trade away these players and expect Shaq to still give you 25 points a game and say, Shaq, hey, dominate. No, he shouldn't. He's 36 years old.
Right, so his career's coming to an end.
It's coming to an end. But that doesn't mean that the Miami Heat still can't be successful.
I'm not saying they can't be successful, but
that's what you're implying.
I didn't say that.
You're implying that.
That's not what I'm implying.
I'm putting words in your mouth. I'm doing it.
They can't be successful, but like you said, they do need help because Shaq isn't as dominant as he was. That's why.
You know, we're not going to get anywhere with this argument.
That's why.
We're not going to get anywhere. Okay, the only thing I know.
That's exactly why. Because Shaq isn't as dominant as he was.
Wait, so Shaq retired?
I said he has 2 or 3 more years.
I say this
because don't get me wrong, Shaq does still have that presence. Just because he has a name Shaq, people do still respect him.
I know, but I'm just saying this.
He still gets the double teams and everything, but he's not going to give you 30 and 20 like he did with the Lakers.
I agree. We're in agreement that Shaq is falling. Yeah. We're all in agreement. But I'm just saying that the Miami Heat need to realize that. They don't realize that. Everyone realizes that except for the Miami Heat. They need to build and bring more players around Shaq to enhance his career a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. And you're just crucifying.
I don't think it's gonna enhance his career. It's gonna enhance the Miami Heat success.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shaq is already a Hall of Famer. That's it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Chad, what's the next email?
Next email is from a local basketball fan. It asks who do we think are the most disappointing teams and the most surprising team this year? But like, what do we anticipate before the season starts?
I think the most disappointing team, the record doesn't say it, but I think it's the Phoenix Suns. You know, the Phoenix Suns right now, in order to be a championship team, okay, this is between the Phoenix Suns and the Celtics right now and the San Antonio Spurs. The Phoenix Suns, I call the Houston Rockets this. They're a team you watch on TNT Thursday night and just like to watch. Just like to watch for fun. I'm not doing anything, let's just watch them. But they can't play defense. I'm sorry. If you want to watch them in ABC, if you want to watch them on ABC in June, they got to start playing some defense. And they will never play in June on ABC until they start playing some defense. And I'm sorry, that goes directly to the coach and Amari Stoudemire. If you're a violent player like Amari Stoudemire offensively, a great player, you got to bring that aggression and that violence on the defensive end.
You haven't seen highlights of him blocking? He's a presence there.
No, he's not a presence. That's Flags highlights. That's highlights. Okay, they highlight the play. I'm talking about during the game.
I feel so Amari has an intimidation factor. He shows. What do you mean? Who cares? That like
intimidating means nothing.
What are you talking about? So Amari Stoudemire is not a good defensive player.
He's a horrible defensive player. That's why they wanted to trade him for Kevin Garnett. He's a horrible defensive player. Horrible. Who's been your most disappointing team or surprise?
I'm gonna have to say Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
Compared from last year, they were disappointed last year as well. Because last year they were, as you said, #1 seed, and they lost to the Golden State Warriors pretty convincingly. Yeah. The Golden State Warriors defeated them. And now they're absolutely horrible. I don't know what place they're in, but clearly they're not one of the best teams. And it's like the same team as well. It's like there hasn't been much changes. So that's why I don't understand why they suck.
I think Avery Johnson and Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Terry, they're all just emotionally crushed from that loss against Golden State Warriors. Crazy. You know, that's just a really bad loss, and it shows that Dirk Nowitzki, #1, is not a winner. He's not a leader. Okay, he's not.
You don't like this guy, huh?
No, he's a horrible player. Okay, he's a great athlete and excellent entertainment product. But he's not a great player. You know, I'm down by 10 in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. Dirk Nowitzki, put me on your back. He can't do that. He can't put a team on his back.
I don't know. I'm going to sort of disagree with you on that because Dirk Nowitzki, I feel as though this dude's a player. What guy that size, that stature, can shoot threes like that, and like he can dominate games if he wants to.
Not consistently though.
I feel like Dirk. You're not giving him enough credit.
You watch the Mavs one day, and you turn on the TV, watch the Mavs another day. I almost guarantee you're not going to see 30 and 30 from Dirk.
But I feel as though it's like...
Might see 30, 15, 20, 10,
You might be right
12.
with that because they always switch it up with Jason Terry or Josh Howard, stepping up. But.
Yeah, the team is surprising me. I mean, I know they're going to be good. The Boston Celtics. I mean, everyone knew they're going to be a good team. But what they're doing defensively is the most important thing right now. You got to give kudos to Doc Rivers. It's funny how Doc Rivers is a great coach now with great players. But
also it's the mix of how they have veterans and the young players like working together perfectly.
Yeah, Garnett. I mean, the only thing that scares me about the Celtics a little bit is Garnett. He gets into this fadeaway jump shot garbage that really frosts my cookies.
He has a shot though.